Okay, we have this Acer Predator. So this guy, laptop has been working fine until recently dropped about maybe 50 centimeter off the side of the bed. And ever since that time, it did work, but one morning it just won't work. That's what we've been told. This is a inductor from another job, okay. So it may just work, let's see, who knows. It's been sitting here. Before we connect the charger, voltage. So the voltage says should be 19 volts. 19.85, okay. Connect here. And suppose you get blue, orange, or some lights. Blue or some lights, nothing. Disconnect, double check. You see what happened there? Charger went into protection mode. Our 19 volt disappeared. So meaning there is a major fault on the motherboard somewhere. We hope it's just a standard 19 volt power rail. If that's the case, there will be a successful outcome. And hopefully no damage to the CPU, PCH, or GPU, but this model does have issues with its design, I suspect. Maybe it is going to have a PCH issue. We hope not. Alright, so I'm interested in here. Check the 19 volt. If you have a short, disconnect the battery. Ground to ground. Okay. So no short on the main 19 volt. Yeah, so far not good, unfortunately. So how about here? Here? Okay, so that is a good sign. Well, not necessarily good. I mean, there's a short on the main 19 volt. Let's see how bad it is. We just hope CPU doesn't glow up. Is that a ground I can use? No, not really ideal. Some right better. Okay. Okay. Power cable. Okay, let's switch. We hope it's not anything major. So we're gonna inject here. Okay, here we go. Let's look around the PCA, Super IO. Okay, nothing there. Nothing there. Let's keep digging further. No. So this is the PCH under the SSD. Still nothing. This is generally bad news so far because you should have already detected the short. 1 second, I pressed the power button accidentally. Waiting for it to come back up. Okay, here we go. Alright, nothing. This makes the job harder. Maybe the short is either on the other side or it is one of the big boys. Hopefully it's just a cap, you know, like around these areas, not any of the MOSFETs or CPU. Chance of it will be much lower. Okay, let's go. Okay. Interesting. Still nothing. How about the GPU? Maybe it's one of these guys here. Okay, nothing. Right, here we go. This is so bizarre, man. Okay, let me check where I am injecting. Maybe it's just there. Go a little more. Okay. What? There we go. Gotcha. So it's gonna be, okay, it's gonna be one of somewhere, something here. Okay, here we go. Okay, one of these two. Okay. All right, we've pinpointed it. It is. And it's gonna be, I believe, one of these two. What? Come on, man. So this is a MOSFET, dual MOSFET. Okay. Just let me remove. Yeah. Remove these two guys. Now it could be a false attempt, so now if we're lucky, one of those two should make a beeping sound. No, no. Could be on the other side. Okay. All right. Bruh. Oh, you can't see it. Sorry, mate. Yeah. So I removed. Oh, I didn't see. I removed two capacitors there, and they're not shorted. Abracadabra. Maybe that one looks bad. I suspect the issue is here. I think that guy there is what's gone. Let me double check. He doesn't look good. Yeah, maybe he's good. We'll find out. Okay. Yeah, I think that one. Could be wrong. Okay. Now to ground here. Okay. Now I could be making another mistake by removing that. Two mistakes makes it right, maybe. Okay, he's going to the ether. Here it is. Okay. Wow, spot on. Okay, so we found the culprit. Okay. I'm assuming that's a 10 microfarad. So what we're going to do now, go back here. Reinstate the two that I've already removed, which were fine. Okay. 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 Okay, too much power. Alright, Tiger. Bring that down a little bit. This is what happens when you have too many coffees. Okay. Good job, amigo. Relax. Okay. They're connected anyway. So technically, this motherboard will now turn on and charge. And I'm assuming that's a 10 microfarad, so K862P. So we don't really need to replace it, but it's good to replace. Here's the load on one of the single one left there. Invert. Yeah. Yeah, this guy here. Yeah, it powers the CPU. Man, I hope you have not damaged. PCZ70. Yeah, 10 microfarads, like I said. Yeah, so just yesterday, funny enough, I organized the caps. Everything has a reason. Okay. Damn it. Where did you go? There you are. I know. Nobody wants to go to work. You don't want to go work either. Hopefully this is not the bad one, right? Just double check. Bro, I was about to put the faulty one again. You get out, mate. Okay, I gotta find the one that flew away. Wow, he got away. Incredible. Is it near anywhere here? Oh, I found him. He's hanging around here. There we go. Will make you stay. Man, what happened to me today? I did a massive surgery of a repair earlier. I think that exhausted me. Hmm. Yeah, it can benefit from new thermal paste. They even put it on there where there's no VRAM. Yeah, I hope the CPU is not damaged. That's my big concern at the moment because the power rail that is affected was powering a MOSFET or the coils and the controllers for the CPU. Now I've got two heatsinks here. Which one is his one? Damn. Oh yeah, his one is this one. Okay. Yeah, the fans, everything else, they need good cleanup. We'll give them that option. Okay, so we just need 1, 2, 3. So technically this laptop should now be working. If CPU is not damaged. Man, Acer is cheap. The battery. I just gotta put the battery in. That's a CMOS battery. They didn't even put enough glue, or they just stuck it under the battery. Cheap manufacturing processes. Okay. There's no battery, so we won't see the charging indicator. Press the power button. Okay, nothing. Let's short it again. Here we go, it's coming on. Yep, we got the blue light. Keyboard light on. Intake coffee. Okay, he's doing a reset. Wow, that was nice. Okay, no battery detected, that's fine. Okay. I like that, wombat. Okay, so we'll give them their options. I mean, we haven't even quoted them for the repair. Hopefully they'll go ahead. And we'll give them the thermal tune-up service too and glue this guy back here. I don't know why they rubbish, you know. Okay, hopefully it will last, yeah. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.